Good evening, everyone. So we are doing some small project, right? And we are on final of doing the analysis. So I think day 2 is left in a different way that I have asked. I think I have given this task to you all, right? So to find how we can find the grade in a different way that with a lesser sign. Yes or no? Anyone done this? In this grade 1, we have calculated with nested if condition all the grades, right? And we have used the greater sign, right? Greater than sign to find the grades. Now, yesterday I asked that how we can find the similar grades, right? Similar with similar condition, but we have to use lesser than sign. So anyone have done this? If you have not done, concentrate here and I will show you how we can do. Right. So what is happening? See, when we are applying this the greater than sign and if we want to apply lesser than sign. So first you have to understand if we just reverse the sign, right? Not doing anything else, we just reverse the sign, so then what will happen? Okay, suppose you are doing that, okay, lesser than sign, this making it lesser than M16 is less than or 90, or then M16 is less than 80, then B grade, right? So what will happen if you see, if you declaring that each and every, if marks is less than 90, right? And you know that every marks is less than 90 only. If you will see the result, and if you're declaring the highest percentage, right? The bandwidth of highest percentage, and if you're declaring that it should be, if it is less than that 90, then you have to declare as a. So if you apply the same thing with reversing the sign, you will get grade A in each place. Yes or no? Please unmute yourself and you should be interactive so you can understand, okay. I also can understand, okay, what you are understanding or not. So please unmute yourself and tell me you're getting or not. If we reverse the sign, right? Suppose now, right now, what you have that, okay, when you have the bandwidth of 90 and 200, you will declare as a, right? When you reverse the sign, so reversing the sign means any percentage less than 90. So all percentage will lie in this category only. So first this will condition will pass. After fail, this will condition will pass. So except fail, everywhere will be the grade is what? A. You want to see, we can do this, right? So just writing again, right? All the formula. So what we have to do, we have to write if condition, nested if condition, and here we have to give the logics, right? So first logic is what? That on the basis of result, that if the result is what? Pass or fail, right? So you have to declare as a fail, F grade. Right. So what you have to declare as a F, right?
Yes.
Then again if condition, and then you have to declare the in the percentage on the basis of percentage. This M16 is, now I'm using the lesser than sign, right? If you're
Yes.
less than 90, then you have to declare it as a which grade. So we have to start with, but our criteria is 90 to 100, right? So we have to declare as a 100. If I say that less than 100, right? Then you have to declare as a grade. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. Then again if condition, and then we have to declare again this percentage. If this percentage less than 90, then we have to declare as a B grade. And again if condition, because we are nested if conditions. So again, this is less than 70, right?
80.
Sorry, less than 80. Less than 80. Sorry.
80.
80. You get your grade as C. Bracket, and then again percentage is now less than 70. Then what you have to declare as a D grade, right? Right. So these are the conditions that we have. Yes or no? So if I pass this
Yes.
condition, right? If I pass this
Yes.
formula, so if you see that you are getting A in everywhere except F. F is will be there, right? And except F, you will get the A condition. Why? Because whenever after fail, the cursor will come to this condition, every condition will pass. Because see, 76 is less than 100, yes or no? Right. 90 is less than 100, yes. Every percentage
Yes.
is less than 100, right? So it will pass here and it will give you, okay, this is A grade. It will not go further. So what you have to do? We have to start with smaller percentage. Got it? So what you have to do, you just not to reverse the sign, you have to reverse the percentage also. Okay. So what you have to write, instead of 100, you have to start with 70. Okay. So if you are less than 70, then you will provide it as a which grade? D grade, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? If you are less than 80, then you will provide it as a C grade. If you're less than 90, you will provide it as a B grade. And if you're less than 100, right?
100.
You can provide it as a A grade, right? So this is the condition, less condition, right? Now we'll get the right answer. Okay. So let's see, we are getting the right answer or not. See, we are getting the same answer that we are getting in the grade. So everyone understood this? How we reverse the sign of the from greater than to less than,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right? So can anyone tell why we have not used the less than sign without equal to sign? We have not used less than equal to, right? We have used only less than. But when we are using greater than, there is a equal to sign also, greater than equal to. Why? Why?
Give us.
Or if we have to apply, then we can apply only here. I tell you why. See, we are what the range is we have. If any percentage is greater than, right, greater than 90, that means you are including 90 in A grade. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you are writing that any percentage is greater than or equal to 90, that means you are including A grade in 90%. If anyone is getting 90%, that means he is eligible for A grade. Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
So if we are giving B grade lesser than 90, so we cannot declare that less than or equal to 90, right? If we declare less than equal to 90, that means you are declaring 90% as a B grade, right?
Big.
But we have to exclude 90%. So that is why we have not taken the equal to sign here. But in
Okay.
this condition, any student can get 100%, yes or no? Yes, that is a possibility.
Yes.
That is why we have that included equal to sign here.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
Having that is why. So you can drag and you will get the same answer as you get. Okay. Understood, everyone? This whole picture you have all understood? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Any doubts? Now you can do some modification and everything that you want to. Suppose you have to write the heading also. What is that? So if you say that, okay, this is class 12th result, right? So what you have to give the heading. So you have to merge the cell so that heading comes in the center, right? So you have to merge the cell and write class 12th result, three board result, right? Right. And if you want to increase the size of this, so it's very easy. There's two symbols of A and small b. So by using this, you can directly increase the size of the heading, right? And you can do lots of more. Like suppose you want to uh, like fill this, right? So what you can do, first select the selection, right? Whole selection you have to do, and you can play with the colors also, right? It is looking good, or you can do according your choice of colors, right? So we have lots of, we will learn in detail how we can do all these modifications, right? So need not to worry. We will all do all these things, right? You can go for the center also so that it will appear in good and you can see easily every marks and everything, right? So there is a space we can delete this space. So as you seen, there's a spacing is not correct. Name is cutting. So there is a shortcut method that you can go for each and every cell that the spacing will be the correct. So how you can do, you select the selection where you have to apply, and then the syntax is Alt HOI, right? First press L, Alt, then H, then O, then I, and your spacing will be correct, right? Now total name is not cutting, a student name is not cutting, and everything is in perfect, right? The perfect space. Or you can do with the margins, right? You can drag and that shift and do the bigger space or lesser space. It's according to you. But if you want a perfect space, that perfect margin, then you can go for Alt HOI, right? Understood? Right. Now, what is this? We are making the mark sheet, right? Now, we have to highlight something, right? Suppose you are presenting any class result, right? But there are lots of number, and right now we have taken only 5 students. So it can be that we can have more than 20 or 50 students or 100 students. So the list will be very long. And you cannot imagine that, okay, how you can recognize that which student is pass and fail, right? So for that, what you have to do? You have to do some of the you highlight the marks, right? So that your higher authority can understand, okay, this student is weak, this student is good, right? So how you can do? You with the help of conditional formatting. Okay, so let's do it. So these are the marks, right? So in the marks, we can do the conditional formatting. So tell me which kind of student you want to highlight. So there are two kinds of students, right, that you want to highlight. One is very high, that very good. They are extraordinary, right? And some are, they are very, very low, right? They're not performing good and they can be fail in the that uh, exams, right? Main exams. So what you have to do, you have to show them, right? So there are choice of colors that you can do. Usually for the low scoring students, we use red color, right? And for good scoring student, we can use green. This is up to you that how you want to highlight, right? So how you have to do, you have to just do the selection where you have to have the conditional formatting, right? And then there is option of conditional formatting. See, you can see above in the ribbon, there's condition formatting, you have to go there. And then there is a first thing coming, highlighting cell rules. In highlighting cell rules, there are so many rules. Greater than, less than, between, equal to. So you have to apply first greater than, right? Suppose anyone is student is getting greater than, some threshold is there, that suppose you declare that, okay, any student is getting greater than 90 marks, that means he is a very good student, extraordinary student, right? So you can apply these conditions, greater than, right? So now he's asking, okay, how much greater than, right? What is your benchmark? So you can say, okay, if anyone student is getting greater than 90, so that means he is extraordinary, and that I have to highlight it. So you got it. Okay, I will highlight those students. So you highlighted those students. See, got it? Understood? Right. And if you think that, okay, no, this is very low, and you can highlight those students who are getting greater than 80, right? Those are also very good. You can choose those students also, right? We are choosing red sign, right? So red sign is for, I think, weak students. So we can go for another color. So what we do, we go for conditional formatting again, highlight cell rules and greater than sign. And then he is asking for the marks. So we can go for 80, right? And the color you have to change, right? Right now it's giving you light red. Now you can go for green, right? See, you are getting green. Those were very good, extraordinary. Now, again, what you have to do, you have to give the weak students, right? They highlight their weak students' marks. So what you can do, you have to select that what is the weak student marks. So less than 50 is for me is very weak, right? Yes or no? If any student is securing less than 50 is very weak. So in condition formatting, you have to go and then highlight cell rules in, then you have to go for the less than, right? For less than, suppose you have declared that, okay, less than 50 students are very weak, you can go for this. So now this is highlighted. Got it? Similar way you can go for the average total mark percentage. So for percentage is same as that the conclusion of average, or you can say uh, the total marks. So you can go for the percentage directly. That's right. And then also you can declare, okay, greater than 80 it's good. So you can highlight him as a green. You can customize the colors also. I will tell you in the main sessions when we are doing this, and how you can customize the color if you want a different color, right? And for less than, our rule is less than 60. For percentage, we will take as a 60, less than 60, because less than 60 is fail is also. So we take as a less than 60, right? Right. In same way, we can go for pass and fail, right? So we can do like this, right? In grade also. So everything is up to you, that how you want to uh, make your mark sheet more visible, more attractive. So that is up to you. Getting my point, everyone? Understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now, main thing is that whenever, suppose you are not a student, right? You are working in an organization or in a college or any somewhere else, right? And you have to prepare this kind of sheet, right? And what is happening, you have lots of department, and or you are in a college or somewhere, so you are have lots of sections, right? And you have to prepare a similar sheet again and again, right? Just the difference is that every year the formula will be changed, right? Or the column will increase, right? It can be happen. Now the problem is that you are aware about all the Excel formulas and everything, right? But your that colleagues are not aware about, and your higher authorities suggested that you have to create the report in a same pattern, same way, right? There no need to change anything, that another one is doing something else and you are doing something else. So I want in a proper manner so that it can be standardized, right? So what you have to do, how you can do this? So, so that you can, every your faculty or your employees are in same page or doing same thing, what you can do, you can make your uh, your one copy, with you and you can share it with everyone. How you can do this? See, one is that you can go for the Google Sheet, right? That is that available with the help of Drive. You can save your values and you can go for everything. But on offline mode, how you can do this? That I'm telling you. So what you can do, you can convert your sheet that in your table format, right? See what how I'm converting this. I'm converting this like this. You can see any pattern that you want to see. Take. I'm taking this, the blue one, and it will also suggest you the selection. Selection is correct because you have selected the cells, and now it is converted. You can see it is converted in the form of table. Now, what it helps you when you convert in the tables? Two things, right? Suppose you have to enter now lots of values, right? I've already told you. You can share this sheet to everyone, right? This format. Now, if any want that suppose he want to add another student name, right? You have different section, you have different students list. So you have to add. So what you have to do, you have to just delete these values, and then what you have to do, just in 6 number, you have to write 6. You can give any student name, suppose F, and whenever you write anything, you have to just enter the numbers. Suppose F is getting 70 marks, right? Then 89 marks, then 90 marks, then 54 marks, right? And then 67 marks, right? So everything you will get after that, which is applied in the formula. You don't need not to worry about that, what you have to write and what you have to write, right? And you don't have to go to manually. You have a separate sheet of the students with the marks. Then you just copy paste here and you will get the other analysis at, right here. Got it, everyone? Why we are using this table format?
Can you explain again how it was done?
How it was done? Okay. So I'm just uh, going for the range values, right? I'm not converting this. So how you can convert it back to your range values? Select the selection and go for the right click. In right click, there is option for table, right? And in table, there is a format of convert to range, right? You can convert it to range. Now it is as normal, right? See, it's normal. Now it is in range values, right? Now what you have to do, you have to again convert in the that table format. So you have to do the selection like this. And now what you to do, you have to go to the ribbon. This is ribbon. And in the ribbon, there is a format as table, right? You have to go there. There is lots of options. You can take anyone. I'm taking this, do one. You can take this. And it's asking you the range, that this range is perfect or not, or you can increase or decrease the range. So this is perfect because I have already taken the selection, right? Now you have to press OK and you will get the in table format. Now whatever you will write after this, you can delete these values also, right? And write another values, you will get the answer because you have created the structure of the table. Understood? Whatever you will write, you will get the other analysis right here.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Right. So one benefit is that everyone, you can share this file to, you don't have to enter any values. You just create that sheet for a particular student and you can share this file to everyone and they will add their student name of their particular section, right? Or if you're talking about the employee list or some employee data, then also they can do the same thing, right? So now the question is, what other benefits of this table is, right? Suppose you have to get the particular student information, right? Suppose you have, this is the list of your section and there are so many students, like suppose 200 students in a particular section, right? Or suppose it's a master sheet and there we have all 1,000 students, right? And I have to, there is a parents came and they asking me the result of my particular student and how you will search, right? Right? This can be the problem, right? So how higher authority can show you that, okay, this is your student result, right? So there are lots of students. So what you have to do, you have to just go to student name. You can filter because a filter is applied, right, in each column. So what you have to do, you have to deselect all the students and just select which student you want. Suppose C student parents are came, right? And you have to show them also. or employee, some employee data that only of C employee, then what you have to just press OK, and you get the only the result of a particular student or particular employee. See, understood? Got it?
So please tell us again.
Sorry.
So please tell us again.
Okay, so this is filter. Everywhere you can see we have filters. Their filters are applied. Filter sign is this, right? This arrow. After in each column you have this arrow, right? When you go and click this arrow, you will get a filter, right? How you can filter. You have different values in that column, and on that column you can select any particular cell, that particular entity, unique value, right? So what you have to do, you have to deselect first, and then suppose F's parents is came, right? And you parents came, or some higher authority is asking for the detail of a particular student, right? So it is not a good way to give all the master sheet to a particular higher authority or the parents, right? They were asking a particular about particular student. So what you can do, you can just do the filter, right? Suppose F student, you want the data of a student, so you can do, so just select F student and get the detail of this, and then you can mail this to a particular authority who is asking for this student, right? So this is the first benefit, right? Now your higher authorities with you, and they are asking, you have this master sheet, and they are asking a different thing, right? Suppose they want how many students are failed, right? And different things. So you can go for the result, right? Suppose you want the detail of failed students, right? So you can select only failed students, and you will get the detail of only failed students. So you can say, okay, sir, only two students are failed, and C and E, and it's example because we have taken the only five students out of five. There are two, but when you have lots of students, then you can go for, okay, 10 students are failed, so the picture will be there. Yes or no? Got it?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
simple, right? It's very simple now. So on the basis of each, everywhere you can apply the filter, right? Suppose you want a particular the performance in a particular subject, right? So what you can do, just a second. Suppose you want that, okay, who has done good in maths, right? So what you have to apply the filter, and you want those students who are securing 90 marks in mathematics, right? So what you have to deselect and just go for 90, right? And then press OK. So okay, you got, okay, three students are there. They are very good in mathematics, right? A, D, and F. Right. So different analysis you can do. Everything that you can do with the help of this table form. Got it? Understood? Right.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
this is how we can do, right? Now let me show you another thing, how we can make the graphs, right? Pivot tables and pivot chart, I will tell you, that was the advanced version, what we are going to do, right? So that is more analytical way to analyze the data. But right now we haven't learned any typical concept. So let me start with a basic thing, that how you can create the charts, right? Because we are doing the analysis of exam. So let me do and make you understand in a simpler way. Okay, so now suppose you after using this analysis, you have to make the graphs also, right? So because if you are seeing this, right, it is not that much effective if you are, and if you are presenting any graph to your higher authority. Yes or no? Visualization is the best way to visualize anything. Yes or no? So making charts is better way, right? So what you have to do, how we can make the charts. So for the analysis, we have to copy, right, this table, right? Because I'm not using everything for the charts, right? So whatever we are using, we will do the analysis on the basis of that. So we are just copying this, and I'm copy pasting this. Yeah, right, right. And now what you can do, you can just remove that, convert in the range form. right? Now, what you want in the analysis in your charts, right? Suppose you want to show that, okay, how many students getting how many marks in different subjects, right? With the help of graphs. So what you have to do, you just need the marks of the students, right? Maximum marks, minimum marks, right? Till here you want. Other you don't want. You can hide these numbers also, right? You don't want this right now for the particular analysis. In future you will do, but right now you don't. You can hide. Okay, if we hide, then the above cell will be also hide. So let's do in a different sheet, right? So there is option you can create. There's a sheet one, and you can also call for the second sheet and just copy paste all the values that we have created. This copy pasted here in a different sheet, right? For the analysis, for the reports, we have different sheet. And here you can delete this. You can undo the borders and do the color as white. Okay, or you can delete all these because it will automatically generated again. Right. So it is deleted. Now what you have to do? Now you have to do the analysis, right? So we want only this picture. This is not correctly spaced. So we can space correctly. How? By Alt HY. Right. And now we have to hide some of the columns so that because right now it is not needed. So you can hide like this. There's hide option. You can hide like this, right? Now, on the basis of this, you want your right your graphs. So how you can make the charts? Do the selection and then go to the insert point. Right, there is insert above there in the ribbon, and there is recommendation of chart. Recommended chart. You can click there. You will get the recommendation. Okay, these are the charts, and you have the recommendation. So you can see you have different things. There are different charts. You can choose anyone that you think that okay, it's good for the analysis, right? So it's up to you which chart is giving you the more correct insights, right? So I think first one is the best one. So that is why it's recommended also. And you have the all charts option also. So you can go for column chart, line chart, pie chart, right? So everything you have, you can choose, or you can go for the recommendation. So recommendation is that you can choose this. So we are choosing this because I think this is the better one. Just a second. I'm just scrolling it down. Okay, so we have selected this. Now what we have this chart against this table, right? You can increase the size of this chart also, right? That it will make more visible and shorten the length, right? It's very shorter, so you can increase again, right? So now there is lots of things, and you can change the parameters of this graph also. How? See, there is a plus sign after the chart. Go and click it. So the numbers are not visible, right? How many numbers are this? This is looks like 80. This looks like less than 100, but it's not that correctly number that is visible, right? So you can go for the labels also. So there is option data labels. If you go for data labels, you will get each and every value above their bar, right? Suppose that A student, right? First is A, so A is getting that in physics, how many marks? This 80, right? And B is getting in physics 98, right? So all students have different, right? And in analysis, subject-wise analysis. So it's very easy to analyze the performance of each student in different subjects. Yes or no? Right. If you want to add the titles, you can add the titles. You click and you can specify that, okay, this axis is about your subjects, right? And this is all about marks. You can add, you can write it here, students, right? So it's up to you how you can make it more beautiful, right? And here you can give the title like marks, right? It's up to you. Understood?
Okay.
So this is how you can create the charts. So you can take another for the pass and fail, right? Let me show you. This is the one analysis. Now what you have to do? You have to go for the pass and fail. Just a second. I'm taking again that sheet to right. Now I have to convert in range format to table and then convert to range. Right. Now we have to analyze with the help of result, right? Suppose you have to analyze with the help of result of different student. So what you can do, other analysis you have done, yes or no? Then you can hide other columns like height, right? And on the basis of all results are same, right? You can hide other two also. And you can hide this also, grade 2, because one grade is there, right? Now on the basis of this, you have to do the analysis. First, we will create the equal space, alt HY. Oh my god, I just came in and came back. Right. So now we have to create the chart on the basis of this. So let's see what we are getting. Going for the insert and then recommended charts. So now we have recommended charts, right? So this looks good,
Alright.
right? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, you are saying something?
Yes.
Yes, tell me. Yeah, tell me.
So I have a question, Uncle.
Right.
So say you want to just export the charts and you don't want to get the other table. You just want to share the chart with your boss, just the chart, not the tabular formula. So how do you get only the chart out from the Excel sheet? Is it possible?
Charts. Only charts you want?
Yeah. How do you export that?
So,
Yeah.
yes. So what you can do, you can create a different sheets. See, this is what. See, suppose we are working on a sheet, right? So Excel is what? Excel is in self is a workbook, right? Workbook is what? Like a copy that you have different pages in that, right? A work notebook. So here you have different sheets. You can create 256 sheets in a particular workbook. So suppose you have created charts in a particular sheet, and that you have to want to share with your boss or authority. So you can go for particular sheet for sharing. It's possible, right? Understood what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so you get a new sheet, and how do you move the chart to the new sheet? Just the
You
chart.
can move, you can create that chart on that sheet only, right? Why you are moving the chart? If you can create that chart in that sheet also, right? You want to move, then you can copy paste the charts, right? I
Okay,
will
yeah.
tell you everything when we are going for pivot tables and everything. We will do all these things, right? How you can
Yeah.
go for the different, because it asks you. It will whenever you are creating pivot tables and pivot chart, it will ask you have to create in the same sheet or you have to go on the different sheet, right? It will ask you. So it's up to you. If you are want to in different sheet, then you can go for different sheet. If you want on then same sheet, then you can select the same sheet. Okay, that is up to you. Okay, so we are hiding this also because it's taking pivot tables because we are selecting multiple columns. So to understand it better in a simpler way, right now I'm hiding grade also. You can go for the separate analysis for grade, right? So pivot tables is right now I have not told you, so that is why I'm skipping that grade one also. You can go for the separate analysis, separate sheet for the grade also. So for this, we are inserting the charts, and here we have the chart, and this is good. So here we got the pass and fail of the students, right? So now what you can do, it's coming chemistry. Not ask this. Just a second. I think we hidden something. That is why it's taking all the thing. You can delete. Okay. Control. Just a second. You have to delete, right? Because you have the master sheet, so you can delete it easily, right? So it's for the result purpose. I'm deleting it. And if you delete, then you will get the not reference value, right? Just a second. So you have seen, because it's very difficult to make the analysis, more analysis right now, right? So we can go for the particular analysis that we have done, right? Because we have to use pivot tables and pivot charts for making more analysis. Got it? Because we have to select multiple rows and multiple columns. If you are hiding, then also it's not possible. So we can understand by this also, right? So this is what how you can make the charts. But when you in this when you come in the class and you have to study this how you can do the analysis, then we have to go for the pivot tables and pivot charts, right? But right now we cannot go for pivot tables because it's a different topic and you have to do from the scratch, understand from the scratch, then only you can understand. But I think you must have an idea that how you can do the make the reports and make the charts. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Understood?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
I have a
sir.
task. You want to do the task or should I skip that task? I have teach you something and I want some answer from you that how you can do that task. So you want to do?
Yes, yeah. We'll do it.
Okay. Okay. So, there is a situation that you're going to a party and you're giving party to your friends, right? It's an occasion, some occasion. It can be anything that your birthday or your success party or anything. So you have ordered something, right? Suppose you have ordered four things. Right? I'm just writing item A, item B, and similarly item C, item D, and item E. 5 items you have ordered. right? And the prices can be different, right? So the price can assume that can be anything, right? Now
Can
the
we?
total is there.
And okay, I know you're trying to do this as a task, but can we do it on a fresh sheet?
Yes, we can do if you want. Okay. Okay. So these are the items, and this will be to total that what you have asked. Okay. So there is condition that when total, right? When your total is greater than 1,000, right? Then the tax will be I'm starting with 3,000, okay, so that you can understand easily. 3,000 and your tax will be 12%, right? When it is greater than 2,000, then your tax will be 10%. When it is greater than 1,000, then it is 8%. Right? So the task is you want your total, right? So this is kind of your bill that you will have. And on the basis of total, right, that you are getting total, you have the final, your bill, right? Bill amount, right? Here, with including the tax, right? So how you can find this? You have to tell. You can assume the price, right? Suppose you have taken 200, and what we will do, we will change the price, the amount of your bill, and then we will see that the taxes is applied or not in your bill. So you have to apply the formula for the bill so that you can get the total amount of your bill with including the tax. Getting my point? Understood the task? What I'm asking? You have 5 items. You have of different price you have taken. It can be 400, it can be 500 something, and the total will be there. According to the total, the tax will be applied, right? After applying tax, what will be the bill that you have to do, right? So this total and this bill, you have to apply the formula, right? How you will get the total of these all 5 items that you apply, and how you will get the bill with applying these formulas using if condition, nested if condition that you have to think about, that we have done. Understood the task?
Yes.
So start doing
Yeah,
this. You have your
yeah.
laptops, you are doing hands-on, or you are just listening the lecture. You guys are doing hands-on?
I have my laptop, but can you can you kind of reiterate what you said there? You said for the nested condition, what would it be applied on the tax or the total?
Right. No, in total, what you have to do? Tell me. For getting the
So you,
total of total price, what you have to do?
yeah,
You have to just give the sum, right? Of these 5 items here. So this is very simple. You can give the sum function. Yes or no?
yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
For the bill. So these are the 3 conditions, right? For these three
Okay, I see.
conditions, you have to apply
Mhm.
if nested if condition, right?
Yeah, okay. I
So-
got confused because I saw total at the top. I thought, okay, I understand.
Right.
Yeah,
So this
we
is the
tried it.
bill including tax. This is the total of your items only, right? So I want these two formulas in your sheet. So you have your laptop or your guys are not doing hands-on. If you are not doing hands-on, then I will have to do. So please let me know if you're doing, then also, if you're not doing, then also.
I'm going to
You guys
try
are
to
doing?
do it. I have my
Okay.
laptop.
Okay. Do it. Do it. Others also please try. Or if you don't have any your laptop or you're taking from your mobile, then take your paper sheet and pen, then you can do, right? When you are done, please let me know. Done, everyone? It's a very small task.
No, no, yeah.
Okay. Should I do?
No, not yet. I'm still trying to do it.
Hmm? 1 more minute. Okay. Okay. Whenever you do, and you can paste your answer in your chat, personal to me, right? Direct to me. Anyone done? Let me do this, right? You can see if you are on some conclusion, then you can match that you are on some same conclusion or not, right? It's starting, I think that. Should I do? You need more time?
So, quick question for the nested loop, are we using the taxes to do that? Or that's kind of my confusion. Anyway, I'll probably
How
watch the
you
way
have,
you do it there.
okay, you are asking that how you will do this, right? How you will apply the taxes, right?
Yeah, for the nested loops, that's kind of where I'm getting confused a little bit.
I will show you how you can apply. That is what you
Okay.
are asking. That is what you are asking.
Yeah,
That how you will
yeah.
apply. Yeah, I will show you how you will do this task. Actually, others are asking to some time to do this task. That is why I'm waiting. Just 1 or 2 minutes, right? Okay, let's do it, right? Because it will not take that much time to do. It's very simple. It's a very simple task. Let's do it. Okay. So first task is what? You have to add all the total, right? So how you can do? You just have to click equal to, right? And then you have to apply some function, or you can, what you can do instead of equal to, what you can do? You go for the sigma sign and you can go for the sum, right? It's not taking sum. Why? Okay, it's not working. I don't know why. So let's take some function, right? And then start the bracket, and then we have to select the price, right? Until where you can drag it, it will understand. Okay, till here you have to. So now total is 0. Why? There is no price, right? You can enter the price. Suppose item is 200, item B is 1000, item C is 500, item D is 700, right? At item E is 200 again. So see, you got the total. Yes or no? So this formula is correct now, right? Now what you have to do, you have to apply the condition, right? At what point what should be the will and what the text should be applied. So before applying this formula, you can calculate the that how what will be the will of according to this percentage, according to this percentage, and according to this percentage. You can calculate yes or no, right? I'm not going for
Can we
direct
make
approach.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
can we make the taxes on column 2 at the top so that we know every percentage I apply to the tax, or is that how it's gonna work?
right. So that is why I have written here, because when you see the total, right, then you have to see the, okay, which tax will be applied. So your total is greater than 2000. So which tax should be applied? Tell me. It should be 10%, yes,
Okay.
because it's less, because greater than 3000 it should be 12%, right? So it's between 2000 and 3000, so it should be 10%, yes or no? So that is why we are doing
Yes.
the same way, right? Yes, tell me.
Yes,
You're
so
saying something?
that's what I was saying. Like, since now the total of the items at 2600, how do wouldn't it make sense to have the tax on the column by the right hand side? That way, we put the if condition, and then from the total we just get the
It doesn't
values.
matter where, in which cell you have something, right? Because you can
Yeah,
select any cell from anywhere. Yes or no? Whenever it is written here, right? It doesn't matter. Text is written here. You have to write here. You have to write the formula here. So you can write the cell name here when you are selecting that cell. So it doesn't matter, right? Let's first see the solution and then you can ask the question, right? If you're not understanding. Got it? First
yeah.
see the solution, right? So what is happening? First, what we have to do, we have to apply the bill, right? Suppose this amount is this, right? Then we have to apply this. The bill should be like after applying 12%, right? If the bill is between 2000 and 3000, then you have to apply 10%, and then that will be the total amount, right? So first, what we will do, we will, I'm not going the direct approach, that will make you confused. So what I'm doing, I'm just calculating on the basis of the percentage, what should be the bill, right? If you are applying 12%, if you are applying 10%, and if you are applying 8%. So what I'm doing, just applying 12%. So suppose, how you can apply the 12%, how you will get the total bill, right? After applying 12%, what will should be the formula? So formula should be total, right? Into the percentage that you are applying, yes or no?
Yeah. Divide by
Right.
100.
And then plus, no, then plus again that amount, right? This is the formula. You have to calculate the 12% of this and then add this amount to the total amount and the percent, that tax amount, then you will get the total amount. Yes or no? This formula understood by everyone or not? Tell me. Those who have not
Yeah.
understood,
So
Yes.
that formula, are you
And-
trying to calculate the percentage of 2600?
this will tell you the 12% of your 2600.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the tax, 12% tax, right? And what is your total amount? Total amount is this. So you have to add that amount also in your tax. Yes or no? Then only you get the total amount, total bill. Got it? Okay. Let me make you see. This is your total, right? And this is your tax, suppose. So how you will calculate the total bill? You need to tell 12% of this total is how much, right? So this formula will give you the total 12% of this amount. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is what? This is the tax. And where you have to add the tax? In the total amount? Total of the bill? Then only you can get the bill, na?
First.
Yes or no? What? You getting any problem? Please let me know. Guys, who is not understanding, please let me know. Louis, you understood?
I'll take it as it is because I thought we're doing 12% of 2600. Isn't it 312?
How much?
So 2600 multiplied by 0.12, right? You
Right,
get the percentage.
right. That is the thing. So what is 12% in Excel? Excel means 12. When you are writing 12%, that means it is 0.12. Understood? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When you are writing in percentage, if I'm not writing D12 into 12. I'm writing 12 percentage. That means it's taking divide by 100 automatically.
15.
Yeah.
Let me show you. So what you are expecting if I'm if I'm multiplying 2600 by 12, what you are expecting, it should be greater than 2600, right? If it is multiplying only by 12. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Let me show you. See. Now see the result. This is 312. How it is 312 when you are multiplying this to this?
Yeah. 312 is 12% of 2600. 312.
Yes. When you are multiplying this, it always understood that, okay, 2612%. 2612 divided by 100. That is obvious for Excel. Okay. That we will cover in the in the basic sessions. Then we will start the Excel, how the percentage sign will work. So I forgot to tell you about this. So now you understood how it's calculating. So you are confused about that, na? That why you are not dividing by 100? Yes. So it automatically D15 is not 12; it is 0.12. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is why we are getting 312. Otherwise, when you multiply 12 by 2600, you will get around 26,000 and something, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
then plus 2600 and you will get the amount. Okay. Got it now, Luis?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah. I got it now. Yeah.
If I not write the percentage, then it will just multiply the 12, right? When I written the percentage sign, that
Okay.
means it's taking as a percentage, means 0.12. Okay. Now, if I
Okay.
have to take the 10%, then what you have to do? Same thing, total amount, then multiply the
Multiply
percentage
D16
and then plus the same thing,
as
right? And you will get
what?
this. Got it?
Yes.
Then same thing, you have to total multiply by
Like
8% and then plus
D.
again the principal amount, right? So you'll get this. Now this picture is clear.
Yes.
When the text is added, you will have this, right? So different amount. So your what percentage should be applying this total? Tell me. 10%, 8%, or 12%?
10.
10%. So if you apply the bill, if you apply the formula here, right, and if you get the answer this, then your answer will be validated, right? So your bill should be 2860. Yes or no? So now
Yeah.
we will apply the formula.
Yes.
If else, nested if condition, right? So how we'll apply? We will write equal to, then we will go for if condition. If, what is our first condition? If our this bill, right,
E.
is
E6.
greater than,
Okay.
right, greater than what? 3000,
And,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
If it is greater than 3000,
2000.
2000, sir.
why?
2000.
I'm going for the
10%.
each condition. I will go from the starting,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
3000. Then what should be our, sorry, what should be our, that amount should be there. So after when it our total amount is greater than 3000, then the 12% should be applied. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And the
Yes,
amount
sir.
should be this. Yes or no?
2900.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I've given this. Instead of E15, you can write this formula here. Right. I will tell you how. This formula, which is written that this multiply by this plus this, right? You can write instead of E15 this also. But right now I'm showing you in a short way so that you can understand easily, right? Now, comma, then again if condition, yes or no?
Yeah.
Again, you have to specify if the amount, this amount is what? Greater than 2000,
2000.
right? Then what you have to do, you have to choose this 10% barrier, right? Then again, if condition. And in the last, you don't have to give last condition if, you can go for else condition and just go comma and give the amount, right? So this is also work as a else condition. Understood? You don't have to give every time that if condition in the last. Last condition can be excluded and you can go for the else condition. And you can go for direct comma, then else what you have, it should be there, right? 8%. Understood? Now I have to just press the enter sign and it will ask to correct all the parentheses to complete the code, and then you can have. Now your bill is 2860. It should be 10%, right? So it's correct. Now what you have to do, you have to just change the amount and see the magic, right? So you are getting on the basis of that or not. So now what I'm doing, I'm making my bill greater than 3000. How I can make? I can increase the amount of a particular item. Suppose it is not of 200, it is of 800, right? See, now my total base is 3200. 12% should be applied and the amount should be 3584 and now bill is 3584. See, it's correct. Now I'm making my bill
Yes.
lower. It's 100, right? And it is also 100. And it is 400, 100. Again, see, now my total is 1000, right? I'm also making it more lower. Just 200, right? See, so now which percent should be applied? Our total is 700, so it's less than 1000, and we should apply 8%. And according to 8%, what should our bill? 756. Now bill is 756. Got it, everyone?
Got it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's very easy. Now you don't want to just show this, right? These fields. This is only for validating your answer. Yes or no? So what you can do, you have this formula, right? D12, D15, and D12, right? So what you can do, you can write this formula instead of this. When you are writing here, no? You have this E15. Instead of E15, what you say? You will have this, right? So what you have to do, 700 multiply by this cell, right? Yeah, what is this? This is D12 multiply by D15 and then plus D12. Okay. You want to see? Should I change according to this? Should I change?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if it works. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it definitely work. If I'm saying this, it will work. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to now give the column name. So this is what? Total amount is what? D12, right? You can see this. This is D12 cell, right? Now you have to multiply with the percentage, 12%, right? If the amount is greater than 3,000, our first condition is this. So what is that? D15. D15. And then you have to add what? D12, the principal amount. Yes or no? Right. Now again, in instead of E16, what you have to do? You have to write again D12 multiply by, now you have to multiply by 10%. So 10% is what? D16, right? D16 cell name.
Yes.
Then you have to plus again D12. Yes or no? Now in the last, instead of E17, what you have to write? You have to write D12 again into D17. 8% is at 817, D17, right? D17 and then plus, what you have to plus? D12 again, right? So this is your answer now. Now you can see. So you can change now. So you are getting the same thing. Now the formula is changed. You have, instead of cell, you have written the actual formula, right? So if you delete this, there will no effect on your formula. See, I've created all these. Now, if you change any amount, you will get amount on the basis of that percentage. Got it, everyone? You want to validate? If you want to validate, I can change the amount and I can show you. Tell me. Let me change. Okay. So it's greater than 1,000, suppose. It's 800. Now it will apply as a 10%. Sorry. The amount is 1,400. What is happening? Okay, it's correct. But less than 2,000, what is the that our percentage is 8%? Yes or no? Right? So we are getting this. If we increase more amount, suppose I will make it 1,000, then it will apply as a how much? 10%. We are getting this, right? If we increase 2,000, then it will give your maximum tax, that is 12%. See, 4704. Got it, everyone?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Understood, everyone? It's very
Yes.
simple. And when we come to the main session, we will go from the scratch from the Monday, and uh, uh, we will learn from the scratch. We will understand everything about the cell, how many rows are there, how many columns are there, what do you mean, what do you do with the files, right? And what do you do with the insert options, draw options, page, layout, right? Everything you will understand, right? From the basic with scratch. 1 week we'll go for the scratch and everything basic, right? Then you will understand everything, and then we go line by line that what is our next topic, and from the basic, right? So this is little higher formulas, right? So advanced formula, when you go for if else condition, this is some of the that advanced formula from Excel. So that I have covered in our demo session only. But it is easy, you can see. So if it is easy, then other parts is very easy of Excel, right?
Okay.
Any doubts?
No doubt. I just wanted to refresh my mind about that if logic again, just to see the formula.
We will go again for that topic. Don't worry.
All right.
This is demo session, so don't worry about it. We'll go from again. Whenever you need to understand or you are getting confused, you can ask, right? It's not like that once I have that teach you, then I cannot teach you again. It's not like that. Whenever you want to clear that out, you can clear it, right? So if anything not related to academic part, you have to ask, then you can ask with the team. The numbers in the team, and you can fill the forms also, right? Recording will be shared soon in the app. Okay.
Yeah.
So if no question, then we can end up our session here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.